Good afternoon. I think we need a bit of light today. It's gone all dull on us, hasn't it? Let's see how best to get light on it. Sorry if you're... That's a bit... Oh, it's Marie from Messy M Creations. Sorry I am late. I have been ordering a sofa, which took a little bit longer than planned. So... we have had Shades of Brown voted for this week. So there's some, and I am, because I can, definitely going to include Cinnamon Cider. I'm thinking Terracotta Tile might be a nice variation on that as well. So do say hi if you are live, so I know you're there and I can have a little chat. And if you're watching on catch up, please do say hi as well, so that I know you have caught up, as it were. So, One Sheet Wonder Wednesday. Hi Kim, hi Jeanette. Hope you are both well. Gone all dull on me here, which isn't very nice. So I need to mount up some stamps, don't I? Let us see. Oh, I do have a thought, and I need to, in a slightly unconventional way, I'm going to try a background stamp in a One Sheet Wonder, but oh, if it's clung to it. So actually what I'm going to use a Stamparatus plate as a block, because I don't have a block big enough to pop that on. So we've got All Wired Up, because I just thought it might be quite interesting. So we're going with Shades of Brown. Oh, you're just doing your challenge card. Lovely. Look forward to seeing that. I like the blobs. Should we try these leaves? Last time I used these little dots from Life is Beautiful, which is a lovely tree, and in the new catalogue coming out. But I'm going to try the kind of leaves this time, and going with my trusty words from Very Versailles. They haven't made an appearance for a little while, and I thought also these leaves are just beautiful when they kind of drizzle in. Drizzle? Do leaves drizzle? Probably not, but anyway. So those leaves, and I'm gonna, it might not get used, but I'm going to mount this big, oh no, on a correct size block. That one was way too small. I'm going to see if it's appropriate to add that circle in. Actually, I might mount the smaller one as well, because you never know, it might take my fancy once I've put the bigger one in. So that's from Swirly Frames. So we have All Wired Up, Life is Beautiful, Swirly Frames, and Very Versailles as our stamp sets. And we have Shades of Brown, which definitely Cinnamon Cider I think is a shade of brown, and I'm putting Terracotta Tile in because I can, basically. So, the one thing that I haven't got, now I've mounted all my stamps. Let's get my stamp sets out of the way. I can't believe it's Wednesday already. As I say, just been up to John Lewis to order my new sofa. So that's quite exciting. So, there's our bit of shimmery white. So we always, well, we don't have to always, but our biggest and our darkest should be the first thing that we do. So I'm going to try All Wired Up in Early Espresso. Actually, do you know what I might do? I might do it in Soft Suede. Because I might do a smaller one in Early Espresso. So Soft Suede, All Wired Up. As I say, I didn't have a block big enough, so I'm repurposing a Stamparatus plate in this instance. So I think I'm just going to pop a couple of those. I'm not going to do a lot of them, I don't think. No idea how it's going to turn out. But give it a whirl, and we always know with a one sheet wonder, I might do that one slightly off there, that they completely change when we cut it up. So we know not to panic. They make fantastic cards. So I'm just gonna pop another bit of that there, and then I think that is going to be it. That's fine, I'm not worried about missing those bits. Might just, whoops, pop, it's not the easiest thing to manoeuvre, but let's just pop a little bit of that down there, and then we're done with that one. So that's one out of the way. So I'm only going to put that around the place. So then I think my writing is going to look nicest in Early Espresso. I think that might be looking good if it's a, yeah, I think I made the right decision there. Happy with that. So just pop a few of those round at jaunty angles. I mean, there's so many different ways to do one sheet wonders as well. I do tend to do everything a little bit random. I've seen quite a few people do them where they're very, the opposite to unrandom, very neat and very symmetrical. But I think you get kind of a different card if you do that. So let's move the writing out of the way. Then, oh, how about the leaves in Cinnamon Cider? Because that is a definite shade of brown. I've just got Terracotta Tile as a in the background there in case. So I'm not going to leave any gaps for greetings. I'm going to, oh, nice. I'm going to cover the whole thing again. You can leave gaps for greetings, or I'm just going to have these leaves going off the edges, or coming from the edges, should I say. So yeah, sometimes I choose to leave gaps for greetings, sometimes I don't. I think with these shades you get we've got really good options as to what to use as cards to mount. Oh, the more I use Cinnamon Cider, the more I love it. Such a beautiful shade. So I think that's all I'm going to use for those leaves because they're quite distinctive. So I'm wondering, will a bit of crumb cake. Actually, crumb cake, how dark is that? I might just have a little trial. Let's see. I'm going to pop a few circles on. Really kind of subtle shades when you use the shades of brown. why I thought maybe bringing, I think it was Rachel that said she liked the idea of browns and oranges, and terracotta tile for me falls in that orange. A circle off of there, and then on there. Has anybody else felt that the weather isn't quite what they thought was promised? I thought this week we were going to have some lovely sunshine and quite warm weather. It doesn't appear to be working like that currently, certainly in my direction anyway. So, Sahara, I'm going to do the leaf blobbies in Sahara sand. Then we'll take a view on leaf blobbies. They're obviously, they are leaves because they're designed to go on that tree. But they probably don't want to be described as blobbies, do they? Oh, it's quite an interesting little stamp, that. For a one sheet wonder. Oh, sorry. I don't know why I'm apologising to my lamp stand. You never know, do you? Talking to inanimate objects. Might do some of these in use this same stamp, and I'm going to go back with, I think, cinnamon ciders. I might go in with soft suede actually in these leaves. So the great thing about doing this on live is when I look at this in reality and then I look at it on my screen, get a completely different view. It's fascinating. You know me and my weird fascinations. Yeah, just for some reason I thought this week was going to be much sunnier than it's appeared to be. Not complaining really, I just think I feel like I've been missold on my weather forecast. If there's such a thing. More opportunity for crafting if the weather's not fabulous. Well, I haven't been out and inspected my green beans and my cucumbers and my tomatoes today. I think that's I think. This is a real random one, isn't it? I'm going to use that smaller circle and I'm going to introduce a bit of that terracotta tile. And then just pop just a small, subtle little just pop that around. Because we know no matter what we're thinking at this point, that it's all going to be okay when we cut it up. Quite like using that background stamp. Hi Babsy! kind of, in my head, Jeanette, I had it would be really interesting to see, but wasn't too sure how it would work out. But I'm quite pleased with it. I'm not going to put any more of that into that, but let's not that. I feel like I want a little bit more, or a little bit more. Speak Queen's English. Cinnamon cider, but not in the leaf. Actually, you know what I might do? I might go back in with those little leaves from that Beautiful Life. With a bit of cinnamon cider. I think the cinnamon cider is a beautiful shade of brown that's added to this. Just going to pop a few of those around. So I think sometimes we have to look at our stamp sets and some of the stamps that are within them as to how they might fit into a one sheet wonder without getting to that point. I think I might need to stop. Going a little crazy now. I think I'm going to put that there and then I'm going to stop. Yeah, cinnamon cider just adds a different depth, I think. So early espresso, cinnamon cider, Sahara sand, crumb cake, and we snuck a little bit of terracotta tiling. Oh, and soft suede. Let's not forget about soft suede. So what I haven't got handy, let me find my little recipe for cutting it up. I'm going to cut it up to my little recipe. But what I might quickly grab is some of the colours of card to see how we're going to mount, and because we know it completely changes the way it looks when we use the different cards. What am I missing? Now this is where I've got to hope that I have got. Oh, I hope I haven't used all my. I've got a delivery coming. I think I might have used all my cinnamon cider up for now. That's not cinnamon cider, is it? That's... What colour have I missed then? What colour's that? Cajun Craze! Could have snuck that in there, couldn't I? Missed that one. We won't sneak that one in there now though. It's not cinnamon cider either. Getting confused with the colours now. So I think, unless I've snuck it somewhere else, yay, I've got some. So when I initially bought the in colours, I'd only bought a assorted pack because I wasn't sure which of the colours I'd like. But essentially now I've decided I like them all. So I've ordered more of each of them. Anyway, right, let's get cutting and layering and see what we think. So I'm going to cut to that pattern. So the first thing we do is cut 10.5 and 14.9. So we cut it into 4. So that's that cut into 4, and then one of these pieces, I'll choose that one, I'm going to cut into a half diagonally. Oh, you know what I should remember as well is I've got cinnamon cider ribbon. That's going to look nice, isn't it? Then this one I'm going to cut at 3.5 centimetres. I think that's going to create a rather nice something, isn't it, with that leaf coming down. That's rather an interesting bit. See, it completely now starts changing. I'm going to leave that bit whole for now. And this one I'm cutting at 7.5, so I have two 7.5s. And then I think the 3.5s. And then we'll basically reconstruct it into cards. 3.5, 3.5. And then I need to make sure we keep that in the right order. And see where we go. Let's leave that bit. Although those two are going to go onto little note cards. I just think they lend themselves perfectly to... Oh, that's my wonky one. That was scored wrong. Let's grab another one. So that is there. For that one. And that's going to go as a 3 across there. I'm wondering with that one whether that's going to be better on a nice dark background to really flag that. I think darker with that one. How about, what do you think? I'm thinking darker with that. So it's any advances on going darker. Oh, that's rather nice on. Hi Ali. Hope you're well. Have you just finished for the day? See, that's a partial. What I'm thinking on that one is on a white card base, doing a full size of that and then putting a greeting across. Might be rather nice. Putting that. Oh, so many choices. Let's get cutting. I need a white. Actually, do you know what might be nice? A very vanilla card base if I've got one to hand. Hashtag winning. That's rather nice. I think that, but keeping that base and then putting a greeting across there in trying to make a card, but you don't like it so far. Well, poor card. What do you not like? So this card base, I think then cut that down, and that will be rather nice with the greeting there. I might cut off that end though, so I'm going to cut it to 9. I'm not cutting it to 9.5. Good lord, that was nearly a disaster. 13.9. Blimey, that would have created a different card if I'd have done that, wouldn't it? There, and then I think a little greeting there. Or, could be at the top. Or, top and bottom, and a greeting that we can split. Oh, that's an interesting. What do you think? There's a conundrum. Right, this one I'm going to cut to go on that card base. By 12.5. Oh, so that's why we need to share it really, Ali, so we can all see what the challenge is. But yeah, sometimes your pattern paper can make quite a difference. Oh, I'm liking that on the dark. And then I think that could have a little greeting across. I'm going to, you know how I do my little corner cuts, top and bottom. Oh, on Boss is inconvenient. Do you not tell him? Just, excuse me, but I'm watching a Facebook Live. It's very important. You know me, I've only been muttering rubbish, Kim. Don't worry, you've not missed much. Just going through some colour choices. Yeah, mine did phone me at 5, to be fair, although he then realised that I was only working till 4 today, so he's like, oh, you sound like you're out and about. I'm like, yeah, in John Lewis ordering a sofa. So I did finish at 4 though. Yeah, it's always hard if you feel you've got a deadline. You always feel more pressured on a deadline with crafting. Kind of earmarked. I don't know what the weather is. I will do another check on the weather. I'm getting obsessed by the weather now, aren't I? But yeah, because I think I'm doing shorter hours the next couple of days, but David's off, and then I fancy on Saturday just having a crafty sort of day. I've got so many kind of unfinished bits around the place, and generally bits around the place really. So it's just got stuff everywhere. So Yeah, I'm definitely feeling like I need to have a bit of a... I don't even think that's not cinnamon cider either, is it? That is in the wrong... Very sad that I don't have... I definitely haven't. I've got every colour under the sun. That's definitely not cinnamon cider. That's terrible. That's in the wrong place. Do you know I might have a bit of cinnamon cider? Ah ha! We have a little bit there. Oh yay! We've got a whole card. Now that's a card-based shaped bit. So, oh how exciting! Definitely think a... Because then I think we can have a round greeting that follows that circle. Oh, how exciting. I think this is slightly wider than a... So I'm making a card base out of the cinnamon cider, making sure that I am cutting and scoring, not cutting and cutting, otherwise that would be a bit of a problem, wouldn't it? Because I think the way that this is definitely a gluey one, but yeah, you can see there's a half, well, it's not half circle, it's a bit of a circle, and I think a little greeting there. Now we can't get rainbow glimmer paper into this one, can we? But how about a bit of cinnamon cider ribbon running down the side of that? Let's... That... Oh, no! Oh. Has anybody got this gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous? That's better, isn't it? What do you think? Cinnamon cider or early espresso ribbon? I've forgotten what that ribbon's called. It's like a suede effect. Quick scan in the catalogue because I need to remember what that one is. It is faux suede trim in early espresso. Yeah, I'm thinking that's beautiful, and it adds it makes it all touchy-feely. You can stroke your card then. Oh dear. Anybody coming in that didn't watch me regularly would seriously be like, what is that woman on? Hopefully if you watch me regularly you've kind of got used to my randomness. But we have a big old vote there for the early espresso, so let's just get that lined up to the edge of the card, which we'll do quite easily. So definitely need to use glue. Oh no, she's said that. And then definitely glue because I needed a bit of wriggle room there, which thankfully. And then this. But this faux suede is just so strokey. Now I might put that on. Actually, do you know what I might use? A bit of Stampin' Seal Plus. Just we've gone off on a tangent there. A little bit of a drunken taping there. Just gonna. I've got a bit of excess. So I'm gonna cut that excess off either side because Stampin' Seal Plus is stronger, so it's not going to break of its own accord. Not side to side anyway. It has little... Oh God, I'm getting in a right old pickle here. That was a good idea until I put that into action. Do you know what? I'm getting into a right old mess with that. That little bit is going to get put aside, and I'm going to go with wet glue before I make any more mess with that. And make a note, Stampin' Seal Plus is too strong. So I'm going to use a bit of glue, but not too much, and hope. I was just worried with wet glue that we might get a little bit of a change. Well, yeah, the problem with Stampin' Seal Plus is it doesn't break sideways, because it's the stronger one. It remained firmly attached to the ribbon. It came off. I think Linda normally uses a what's the word I want? Silicone mat in that instance. And then definitely I can see, oh, I think I probably haven't got the right size, but a greeting on a circle that follows that. But I think that needs to be in. I think that would look nice with an early espresso and then a you can see how I think we can pick up that circle to reflect. That would be rather nice, but I won't do that right now. So just cut those bits of ribbon off. And it's so soft and strokey. So there we go. We got two so far. It's taking far too long, aren't I? I'm just getting obsessed by soft and strokey on it. Oh dear. I amuse myself. Oh, we could. I definitely think, because you know what I've got in front of me is Lovely You. And I'm thinking there's some greetings in here that might be rather nice. Let me see. Miles apart but still in my heart. See, I think that would go rather nicely there, and I reckon we can sneak in. So that could go at that end, and we can sneak in a little bit of cinnamon cider with a little knot in it. So essentially, sorry, doing that off the camera doesn't help, does it? So what I'm going to do, I'm hoping it's going to be, hopefully it's long enough. So all I do is tie a knot in the ribbon. Then I'm just going to put an angle on each end of that. Then cut it in half, and then it sits along there, and then I can just very easily then pop that around the card, and then the greeting is going to be in. I wonder how cinnamon cider will show up. Should we try that? Let's try and see what happens. because we've got two sides to every piece of paper, every piece of card. So I think keep that, get that as low as I can in that bottom corner. Oh, that's nice. Then I'm going to put the ribbon on so it is just above that, and then hopefully, oh yeah, love it when a plan works out. I'm going to glue dot that in the centre. Oh, do you know what we could do? Might not have a long enough bit of ribbon. No, I was going to say that we could put that right over to the left hand side, but we haven't got a long enough bit of ribbon. So I think secure this in the centre with a little glue dot. So we've got a dot under the knot. Ha ha ha, she's a poet and she didn't know it. Sorry. Oh, dear. It's the whole Wednesday thing. So I'm going to place that there and just secure that dot in the middle. And then I'm going to use wet glue. That's just going to hold that, just so that I get the balance right between that going across there, and we've got that leaf tumbling down. Oh, just getting that out of the way. We just need that so that that comes like that. And then all we have to do is secure those ends. Like that. Oh, done one higher than the other. Let's just adjust that so that they're both even. So it's butting up to the pop that little bit of ribbon over. Nice. Double tape over that bit. Oh, I think let's make sure that card base is the right way round to open. I did do one the other day and I was like, I checked it and then I don't know what happened, stuck it on the wrong way. Bit of a reverse card. Oh, I love it. I am really, really pleased with the brown, shades of brown in a One Sheet Wonder. I think it was Jane that thought this would be more of a challenge for her as well. So I'll be interested to see. Jane's not watching, I don't think, at the moment. But it will be great to see what she's thinking. So, I don't think that's quite big enough, is it? No. That's fine, can't think what I did. I cut a cinnamon cider heart out. Obviously, oh, how about a bit of soft suede? Soft suede. I don't use very much, you know. I say that every time, don't I? I've got such a beautiful colour range. It's so difficult sometimes. I'm liking the way. So what do we think? Could go. Oh, try not to tip it everywhere. So what I love about One Sheet Wonder, beautiful range of cards, but you can change the way it looks. What does everybody think? Lighter or darker under that one? Soft suede or light or dark? Any thoughts on going lighter or darker? Darker, yeah, that's where I was. Yep, soft suede. Well done, Alison, you're learning the colour names. Alice, I was like, yay, she said soft suede, I remembered the colour. The wonderful world of stamping up colours. Love it, love it, love it. So, Aliette soft suede. I've now lost my... no, there it is. Underneath a pile of heaven only knows what. So again, my card size is 9 by 13, so cutting 1/2 centimetre off the base of soft suede. Shows a little bit of the white, and I might just cut a corner off, and again, oh, we have those. See, this I think again, what did I do with that circle? Everybody tell me it's right in front of my nose. Because I think, again, that, oh, there it is. Not quite in front of my nose. Using a circle from Swirly Frames kind of just almost gives you a kind of frame for your sentiment. So that I would put, I'm going to put a sentiment in and just cut that edge off, but leave it kind of floating. But that actually is in standard white card. I don't know that I've got a sentiment handy that fits into a circle suitably. What have we got? Where's me? And Very Versailles hasn't. Ooh, Life is Beautiful. Let's see. And then I will leave you in peace. This has got two that might work together. We've got a hello and a thinking of you. Then we've got to remember that we're going to cut off. So I think, again, stamping that in soft suede and using that circle as a guide. Before I ink that up, I'm just going to work out where I need to cut off, because I don't want to lose part of my greeting, because that would be really annoying. Let's just position... That's going to go there, that's going to go there, that's going to come off there. So I think, so I'm going to position those like that, and I'm actually going to put that on one block, exactly how I want it positioned. And I'm going to use, oh look at that, the thing came off as well, excellent. I'm going to use the soft suede. It's like 2 in 1. So it's slightly over to the left because I know I'm going to cut a bit off. And then, oh, isn't that lovely? My washed sponges, believe it or not. I think I said that yesterday. David had come home and there'd be sponges all over the place and he'd be wondering what was going on. Oh, hi Jane, you snuck in. Oh, and Babs has said hi to Linda. Can't see that Linda's on here, but Babsy can, so hello Linda, hope you're feeling a little bit better. Right, let's just check the state of my fingers before I go anywhere. Before we stick all these on. Nothing. Oh, hi Linda. Hope you're feeling better. Have you managed to get a little bit of crafting done today, or or not. So soft suede onto there. That is going that way up with that bit of tree tumbling down. Centre. And then I think that needs to go on dimensionals. Should we put that on some dimensionals? Bearing in mind that we're cutting a bit off. Hopefully, yep, did that the right way around. Put the dimensionals on the bit that I need to cut off. that would just. Oh no, maybe not. I was just thinking I could sneak a bit of ribbon in there, but I think maybe not. So what I think is just following that circle, then all I have to do is cut off that bit there. And actually I think that would benefit from a bit of sponging along that straight bit. So there you go. I've still got a couple of bits left, but I shall play with those. I shall leave you to enjoy your evenings. Oh, at least you've got, oh, is there something exciting in your packaging? Hopefully you've got excited by some lovely products that's in your packing. You can get crafting very soon. Look, I told somewhere it's going to happen. I got a smudge on that one. How annoying. So there you go. One Sheet Wonder in shades of brown. We've kind of got those highlights of early espresso, cinnamon cider, and soft suede, and a couple of bits over to do another couple of cards. Oh, actually, I've got a big bit somewhere as well, haven't I? There's my big bit. So another proof on Ruth's fantastic One Sheet Wonder technique on from Artful Stamping, that no matter what you think when it's in the hole, as soon as you cut it out, it's fabulous. So they're my bits to play with later. So there's those 4. So, oh, well done. I've seen so many beautiful cards with that well done. So you're going to have fabulous fun crafting with those. But yeah, feel better soon. So thanks everybody for joining me, and I look forward to seeing you at 6 o'clock tomorrow. What have we got tomorrow? Oh, Thankful Thursday. Playing with poppy dies tomorrow. So I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, and hope you've enjoyed that, and look forward to seeing you soon. Take care, stay safe. Goodbye. Bye.